Good afternoon, writers, and welcome to the final stream of Pride Month. We are going to be doing chapter 2 of Tell Me Why today, and I'm repping one of my favorite shirts. I feel like it's very appropriate for playing this game to have the shirt on. We'll finish chapter 3 in 2 weeks from today. I have a playtesting coming up next weekend that I'm checking out. But I'm going to make sure this shirt is clean and ready for the next time I play this as well. I meant to have it ready to rock and roll for the first time, but I didn't. It started with a howl and ended with a whimper. Fair enough. What's up, Hot Rod? How you doing today? We got Night Pack. You dropped in. Hello, buddy. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're gonna be checking out chapter 2 of Tell Me Why. For anybody who may have missed it, the first stream, we completed chapter 1. We discovered that the mom was in the garage at some point 10 years prior to the current events. She was loading up a shotgun. We don't know the full effect of what was going on. We just know shortly afterwards, Tyler walks into the garage after cutting his hair. I'm doing well. How are you? You already said you're doing right. I am doing well. My brain is all over the place. In the quest to find information, they also learned that the wife of Tom, I can't think of her name off the top of my head right now, who's also partially owns a store. I think it's both a store because she was running books and stuff. Basically gave a pamphlet to the mom for basically conversion therapy to make sure that Tyler didn't become Tyler. But their mom had a book on how to raise a transgender teen or child. There was a lot of confusion, and then at the end of the chapter, we learned that it wasn't Tyler that actually killed their mom. It was actually the sister. My brain blanks out on her name every time, and I apologize. I need to focus on what her name is. So we're diving into chapter 2 now to figure out what happens next. We'll take a look at that. What's great about this game is the playtime is about perfectly 3 hours. So I'll be able to do my normal streams with these when I play them. So we're going to go into the next chapter and find out what happens next. And see how impactful my decisions from chapter 1, how much it's going to hurt or help in chapter 2. So here we go, chapter 2. Chapter 2. Of course. Prepare to be proud of Nightpack. Nightpack beat his record for longest stream, 5 hours. Nice.
Pair of crafty goblins.
Allison. Her name is Allison.
The crafty goblins did everything together. Until one day,
I hope this doesn't put me back at the beginning.
The big wooden house in which they lived.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
"10 years later,
all are good here. However, the baby hasn't quite gone over that yet, so let's see what happens. Raven's opening goes down. Okay,
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
I like the recap here.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Ooh. Nice hat, by the way. Thank you. It is the Bornless. Actually, I bought a hat from the Bornless store. It's their symbol.
Tomorrow we should
play
collection
contest, to be honest.
Sure to
I know.
Hat, then.
I need more. I need more hats. All the hats.
Wear your hat.
Speaking of hats.
All right, who wants ice cream?
Me!
Eat up.
I think we're learning more about that day.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell,
Marine
the tiara felt truly gone. And with
Question
it,
is very nice. Nice.
final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood.
Gotcha.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure. And her title.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Mwah. I love you too. Sleep well and dream, my doves.
This backs up my theory that her initial plan was to kill herself, I think, if this is that same night.
Ollie? Ollie?
Did she not put the ice cream away?
What a waste.
Ew. How long has it been sitting out? Blech.
Allison! Ollie! Allison, help!
What an opening segment for chapter 2.
We need to call for help. Allison.
Feels like the game wants me to make sure.
Mom.
Oh, it feels like the game makes me to make sure I know her name now. Right before I started, I was like, I don't remember her name off the top of my head. I'm sorry, I need to do better about that. The game mentioned Allison multiple times at this point. Family secrets. I'm curious. Watching the flashback on the other side of things makes me still convinced that her plan wasn't originally to kill Tyler, it was to kill herself. But in that depressive state, when Tyler entered, she flew off the handle. Which is a depressing thought in and of itself, too. Could you imagine that situation? Shoot yourself and the kids find her in the garage? Give me big Stranger Things vibes. The house here does make me think of the oh my gosh, I can't think of the. I know it's Will Byer house. It does kind of make me think of the Byer house. It was. And it was like ground zero, but it was. I'll be honest, chat. Playing story games like this is a foreign concept to me. I don't normally play them. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to manage this because I don't want to interrupt the storyline. Like right now, obviously, it's a little bit different because they're just kind of in a sequence when they're talking. When it comes to talking, I always don't want to talk over them. I've adjusted some stuff so you can hear the game still while I'm talking. But also, like, I know a good stream, you don't want to be quiet for too long. I do like the way that they're flashing between 10 years ago and today, the way they look. Exactly.
Hey. You doing all right?
But I wanted to play this in honor of Pride Month.
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our
Especially
lives,
since-
you know?
I'm a huge
Instead,
advocate.
we spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
I meant to wear this last weekend when I was playing, but didn't look for it. But I found it yesterday before today.
We're not letting ourselves do this again.
I'll make sure it's
Come on.
washed before I am.
My number
playing it
labor's a
in
great
2
way to
weeks.
forget your troubles.
Can't we just have coffee instead?
No. On your feet, soldier.
Yeah, on your feet, soldier.
Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this. Goblin faces keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the back.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs. We could make some pretty good money if we sell this. And I know I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh God, what's that smell?
Your Honor, as I see your efforts and you're
You're
appreciated.
doing a great job.
Thanks.
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
Ooh. You're welcome, video game man.
What's that smell?
Thank you.
Smells like delicious garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn. Be nice.
Skunk? What did you do to her? Is she okay?
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge.
Delicious garbage. Now you're speaking my language.
Hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him, and it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
So is Sam the reason why Tyler has decided to become a ranger, basically? Dump in cake. Ingredients: 1 can cherries, 1 can crushed
I asked you to
pineapple.
clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oops, I forgot.
Tyler, I'm reading a recipe. Let me read the recipe. Gosh. 1 can of crushed pineapple, 8 ounces of chopped walnuts, crossed out by twins, chocolate chips for the cake mix. 2 cups of flour sifted, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 cup of white sugar, cross out brown sugar or half cup birch syrup. No, come back. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 cup of butter. Note, cold, use margarine. In a 9 by 13 inch pan, mix cherries and pineapple. Sprinkle cake mix over pineapple and cherry mixture. Sprinkle walnuts over top. Walnuts crust out, drawing a chocolate bar instead. Bake in a 350-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes until golden brown. Every day, please, Mom. We actually made a dump cake, and it is not wrong. 35 to 40, or even 45 minutes, or longer. Hey, what's up, Ezri? Howdy, buddy. Hope you're doing well today. Where's the coffee table I'm supposed to clean? Let's probably do that. Make sure it's done, you know?
Well, you gonna clean off the coffee table?
Tyler, leave me alone, man. But yes.
Fine. Clean freak.
It's gonna leave a stain on the wood.
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks. While you do that, I'll check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
If there's anything you want, speak now.
I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal of you. All right. I'll keep it.
Ooh. Turn it
I
again.
like that armchair.
I was asleep, new doctor, and going to the gym later, so, well,
On second
tired.
thought,
Let's
never
keep an eye on DVD. Or DVDL. Gotcha.
Another one for the landfill.
Why do I feel like all this furniture is going to have some kind of
And
function and
finally,
function
I
and
hate to
purpose
say
that
it,
could
but-
go bad?
the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here. I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Yeah.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
Can I move? Okay, I can finally move. Oh, there's a trash can there. I was like, did she just like sweep it onto the floor?
Hey, remember Volcano?
Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties. I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
I was so afraid that.
Welcome in,
Marianne would
everybody who's
drown me
just
for the
tuning in.
rest of my life.
But she didn't, right?
No. I remember her saying that sufficiently adventurous play ensures that accidents will happen, and that it wasn't a big deal.
There we go, found it.
But still, no more tea parties inside.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad.
Good lasagna does sound good right now, honestly. Not gonna lie.
You're a lifesaver.
No, don't worry.
Tessa, that's her name.
They're
Tessa.
just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to eat her lunch too.
Volcano.
You're quite right, love.
Whew, big stretch.
Looking at my corn.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a channel until, or Discord until I saw the tag on yours.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
What's this doing down here? Is that gum? Ugh. I guess that was probably me.
Goblins were here.
What to do with this? Maybe someone would be willing to refinish it.
I don't think they want to keep it. Sounds like there's a lot of bad memories here.
Allison.
What's up?
Should I throw these pictures out?
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here,
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
but not really. I get it.
it's just weird. Seeing
That's fair.
myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot this game pauses when I tab out. I was checking something real quick.
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when I said I was a guy, and she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out.
No, I can imagine.
At the end of the day, being able to look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Hey, Zach, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Is that their dad? Okay, I was gonna say, I hope that would trigger something.
I love this one.
Why do I look so pissed? I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
I get that.
Come on, honey, smile like Allison.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Allison stole it.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share.
Oh, that's not their dad. That's their uncle. Okay. I love how they just,
Everywhere I look, there's just stuff.
I love how they
more
just
stuff.
didn't even look in the room. Just immediately put the trash can on the door.
Starting the fire again?
Ooh,
Yeah,
fire.
I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Would you rather have instant coffee or instant coffee?
Nah, sorry. I'm more of a tea person. Get it? Tea. As in,
How long have you been waiting to make?
longer than I'm willing to admit.
I love it.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
Ice King.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. And if you dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Do you think the Ice King would really react that way?
Oh, hey, he went
He
down.
may be intimidating.
Okay.
He's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Yes, let's go take a look. I want to look in the kitchen drawer. Which drawer? Which drawer are we looking in?
Hey, Allison. Allison's first drafts. Right. 'Cause I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
Man.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You know how we thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
What are you doing?
Research.
She's trying to piece it
if
together.
Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
I feel like
Poor Moose. Really didn't do him justice.
Justice? Kind of ironic, huh?
Considering he was the lawful good one.
Too bad the law isn't really just.
I was going to say it's probably Eddie. I was going to say, I feel like the princess's party is what gives you the clues. First box was we're not getting lost. Okay, so no. Princess's party. Okay. So let's see. Beaver invited to run his back, promising no wolf would harry her path. As well as the big fraud proud of the wave. The pelican, pious and attentive. And organized by the moose, stalwart and farsighted, an old bear was there with his claw so sharp as well as the big frog, prattled away.
Pelican.
She was the most generous one.
Yeah,
That is.
there was always a catch.
That's gonna be Tessa.
The bear was the most helpful one. He was always around.
Stalking her?
What? No.
I mean, he was kinda always there. Lurking. You done?
Let's see. So.
You go here. This one.
Looks like I'm not correct. It's hard to tell who they are. And that's Tessa.
You stumped?
Huh. if I have the right ones or if it just like if I get the right order, then it does the things. So I'm assuming that the pictures are supposed to be in order where they're standing. I feel like Tess is the pelican. See, I feel like that's right.
You done?
All right, I think I'm done.
You sure?
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real life people, or this one.
Ooh, I didn't realize I had to talk to Tyler.
The specific human attributes you have assigned to these forest animals are truly thought-provoking.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
You better hurry, or the Mad Hunter will catch us! We need to hide. This way!
The Mad Hunter.
What's going on? I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here? I don't know. I'm scared. Go away! Yeah! Go back to the forest!
Interesting.
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right? Allison? Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too far.
Ooh.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing. We're not done with this conversation.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
Oh, also got something for you, Tyler. Every man needs a good knife. There you are.
Thanks, Sam.
Good. Good, yeah. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was your mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Just open.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh, yeah. That fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Boxes in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
Did he leave his car running? Yeah, let's get this electricity fixed so we can cook this fish dish. Fish dish. Ah ha ha ha.
Well, I guess old bears can learn new tricks.
Yep. Come on. Let's go get our electricity back on.
I guess I go inside the garage.
So, how's school?
Or not.
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, you know, just a few chores here and there.
That's what I'm
I was glad to help.
Make sure I get everything. I think out of all of them,
Mother,
there's
she-
the shortest of the 3 chapters.
No. I can never bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah, the one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good. Thank you.
fair warning, door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something? Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Whoop the daisy.
At least the door's open now.
Yeah, that's easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
All right. Fuses go into plugs. Should be easy enough.
All right. Let's see. Water heater in kitchen, outlet, lights, garage, generator. Marianne, I wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run, but in case you want to check it out, careful not to overload the circuits. You'll have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amps for the whole house. Sam, P.S. Pretty proud of myself for once I respected the right color coding. Each fuse should have the right color cable. Okay.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
Wow. Football? In college?
High school. Best damn fullback around. Well, until I got hurt.
That's rough.
So we have a 15 amp in place. Okay, hold on. $15 amp for the garage. Amps total up to 120 amps. Garage has the 15. I'm going to assume that drier water here in kitchen will probably take. No, actually. Okay, so I think this will take a 30.
Let's try this one.
I feel like this will take a 30. So that's 60, 75.
Here, hold this. I want to get a look at the spindle.
Shouldn't we get this cleaned up before we put it back together?
I just want to check something. Hey, you two got any, bear insurance?
What for? You and your gun are always around.
Oh, not always. And you can't fence.
Oh, why is the audio looping around my head like that?
We're not paying guns.
15 infuses for the garage. Hold on, wait a minute.
There's mold everywhere.
Well, don't stick your nose in there. Like it's a goddamn bouquet. Mildew's always a problem with these doors. They're on the north side, so no sunlight.
Sounds like the builder really screwed that up, huh?
Hey now, watch yourself.
We just need to clean it with turpentine, right? And borax?
I think I got this. I could be wrong though. I'll find out.
Blow dry it too.
No, I don't.
I usually air out the barn much as I can. And oil in spring.
Benzene?
Hell no. That stuff's a hatchery for mold. Teak is what you want.
Wait, that's not right.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Hey, I'm moving at my own pace. I need to know this stuff.
All right.
Women, huh?
Don't do that, Sam.
Did you read the box?
I did read a note next to the box. Careful not to overload circuits. You'll have to use use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 for the whole house. I don't mean to keep doing that.
It needs to be forced back onto the brass ring.
That's probably what we're getting in the first place. Yeah, well, not that many.
So the garage already has a 15 amp in it.
Pretty much took an army to keep this place standing. Don't budge.
Is there any 3-in-1 oil in the bar?
Nope. You'll have to pick.
I know what to do now.
Anyways, see how loose the bolt is? Strike needs to be replaced.
I figured it out.
Does that mean you can't fix the door?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
not today.
So much for an easy fix.
He said he color coordinated them, and I'm sitting here just blind to putting these in.
Seems good.
He color coordinated to the cables, and I was just willy-nilly plugging them.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so,
All right,
bye.
Sam, we're gonna need to know what you know. What happened there?
What was that about?
I wonder why Sam got so upset.
Oh, he probably forgot he was all that vermin.
Well, something about it really got to him.
Any of us are exactly happy to see that gun rack. Remind me to take it down later.
Just take it down now, bro.
Preda rep. What's that? Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes.
That sounds like something I would do by accident.
It was not funny.
Sure thing, B-boy.
Hey there, little buddy.
Are you cooing at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Oh,
Take
crap.
it apart and sell the scrap.
Be my guest, but it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars. Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
Look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys. Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Hey, what's up, Switchblades? How's it going?
She was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of just locking herself up out here.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys.
How's it going, Switchblades? We are on chapter 2 of Tell Me Why.
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Can I?
We just fixed the circuit breaker.
Broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom. But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
We had a memory play automatically. But Switchblades, hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping in. Follow the memory. Okay.
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
Chilling, killing, hanging out. Nice. It's hard to follow memory. It's too bright out here.
Not to disturb her and Eddie. Where are
Oh.
you going?
Oh.
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look, I had to make that call.
What call?
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop. And Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. Over here, Allison.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here!
Marianne,
I said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
I hate these parts of the story.
look. I had to make that call. I was following procedure. What I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
Please leave.
Marianne, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
How do we keep remembering the same things so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait, when did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following law? What was he doing here exactly?
I would say I have no
I
idea.
don't know. I have no idea. We shouldn't jump to any conclusions.
Look, I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
So the thing about the memories is Tyler is going to have a memory of things that could be
Get out.
distorted through the lens of his anger.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
I feel like it's going to be the angry, though, especially if there's a day things happen.
Goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
But on the same note, Allison could have
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here. Get off my property right now.
so both sides of them could have very different stances on this, because Allison could be seeing it from the softer perspective because of the fact that Eddie
So,
basically raised her.
We agree. Brown came out here and bullied Marianne the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
These mountains of trash do without us.
Fuck the trash.
So now I am intrigued, because the thing about it is, he could be seeing it more clearly since he was detached from the situation shortly after everything, but he could also be looking through it through the tinge of anger and rage because of that night.
Man,
And on the other side of
can't
it,
believe Brown lied.
Allison could
I
be looking
I may
at the
not be
softer
guy's
edges of
biggest
things
fan,
due
but he's
to
always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Eddie
Do you have to be
basically
so
watching
happy
her
about it?
What?
and taking care of her.
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool. It's Tina. I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay, Tina, what's going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. It's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
It's not the right time.
A cash offer, Allison.
I'm sorry, but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
They'll give you so
Well,
bad things happen.
I think I just made Tina's shit list.
Oh yeah,
Looks
mostly.
like you found a nice spot.
We've been here before, right?
All right, chat. We're gonna go ahead and pause here. I'm gonna run the ad break. We only have 2.5 minutes, and what I'll do is run an ad break real quick, and then we'll come back for some more ad-free viewing and continue forward with a slight recap. So, if you have Turbo or subscribe to the channel, we'll chit chat for the 3 minutes. Otherwise, we'll see you back here in 3 minutes, chat. I think next ad break, I need to grab some water. Not quite out yet. But get in there. I always get like surprised by my own message. Quite entertaining. I don't know if everybody has seen in the Discord yet or not, but I have made some updates, moved things around, things to that effect. I've also set it up to when people go live, it will only show the live notification when you're live, so it doesn't kind of like stack stuff and confuse people. So, yeah. And if you haven't joined the Discord and want to, there's the Discord. I'm working on getting it more active again, trying to do some community stuff throughout it, and you know, build things up. A lot of people playing DVD. A lot of people who like to play DVD in there. I'm doing some Once Human stuff. If anybody wants to join me on that stuff. Also trying to get a time together to go check out the new 7 Days to Die update, because that update just dropped like a day or two ago. And Once Human's dropping a major update on Wednesday. So, kinds of updates coming. And Friday and Sunday of this coming week, I'll be playing a game called Vault Breakers. I was given a personal invitation to join to check it out. So we are going to do that and play it on Tuesday or Friday and Sunday, and we'll go from there. If anybody's interested in checking it out as well, if you go to their website, there's an option to redeem the key. I can send it to people as well to check it out when this works, because I was able to get into the creator program since they kind of reached out to me with a partnership opportunity. Ads, yeah, I know. I feel like a lot of people don't have the badges no more. Ooh, my leg hurts. Even. There are items that I have not found yet. Good to know. Hello, chat, and welcome back to the stream. Thank you for hanging out during the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. We run ads every 3 minutes, so we get the chance, or every hour for 3 minutes, so we can try to give everybody ad free viewing for the whole hour. If you did not hear what I was talking about during the ad break, I was talking about the updates I've done to the Discord server, making some changes to where the go lives don't stick around once people have gone offline; they just disappear. So if you ever go in there and you don't see anybody in there, it's because they're offline now. And then I was also talking about Friday and Sunday for next week. I'm going to be playing a game called Vault Breakers, because I was given a personal invitation from the development team to join into the playtest and create content around it, and also join the creator program as to kind of get some experience there, because the game looks fun, and I always enjoy when a development team reaches out to me to ask for ask me to playtest something, because I'm always down to playtest and provide feedback and stuff like that. So at the end of the stream, we'll go over this a little bit more. But Friday this week, stream is not going to be in the evening. With it being the 4th of July, I'm off work, and we're doing a morning stream from 10 to about 2, 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. To play this to play Vault Breakers. So we're going to check that out. It's going to be fun. A lot of cool updates have come out. I know 7 Days to Die just dropped their 2.0 update into the stable branch, meaning it's in the main branch now. And I also know that Once Human is about to drop a major update on Wednesday, which I probably won't get to do because I'm doing their raid zone mode right now, which means unless that ends before then, I'll be in that. So we'll find that out. All right, chat, here we go. Back to the game we go.
I feel like I've been here before. So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan. So, before Tina called, we were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like
He
it.
hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family. And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
You might not have a choice.
To ruin your life, Allison. Just want some answers.
I know. That's why we're doing all this, right?
Whew. Things are heating up as we learn more and more.
Our hometown looks pretty picturesque from here.
I don't think.
I'm more attached to this place than you let on.
So, you really want to live somewhere super secluded like this? Alone in a cave, speaking for the trees?
I do. Is it really that hard to imagine?
I just don't think of you as a loner. You and I always did everything together.
Well, you're way less terrible than other people.
That path was hard to go down. I don't want to do the path of basically being accusatory. Okay, so what's next?
You feeling that, Ty?
Yeah.
You feeling that when I heard someone
Found you!
hatcheting
You're
something?
the star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, all that money would have made me soft. I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side. You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
I forgot to breathe before taking a drink of water. I would have suffocated.
The artist really nailed this one. Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell.
Wasn't that the death metal kid Tessa used to tutor? Slightly older than us?
Oh, yes, I totally forgot about him.
That's hilarious. It's clearly somebody chopping wood around here, and they're not even like reacting to it.
Dee and I did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice cold beers when we reached the summit.
Ooh, underage drinking with Bestie Cop. And I thought I was the edgy one.
I mean,
Whose
valid.
votes are you looking to win out here, Tom? The Bears?
Maybe they should have said, this is bear country. Let's just live here.
It's a valid point. Although, you all came out here, so let's just say somebody else wouldn't come out here. Warning, bear encounters are frequent during Salmon Run, May through October. Exercise extreme caution along all rivers, local trails, viewpoints, and glacier roads. During autumn, bears move to higher elevations to feed on berries and den for the winter. Do not feed the bears. Keep all foods properly stowed and contained. Stay alert. Learn to spot fish and game carcasses and scavengers. Make noise while hiking. Bears don't like surprises. Never hike alone. Always carry pepper spray when hiking. In case of encounter, do not run. Stand your ground, wave your arms, talk loudly. Do not climb trees or poles. Bears are extremely efficient climbers. In case of a violent attack, fight back vigorously. It's valid.
What the fuck? Seriously?
Where the hell do people think it's gonna go?
What the fuck? Seriously?
Where the hell do people think it's gonna go?
Felt like a much longer walk up than it is back. But I feel like it's like the case in real life too. Probably because she was on the phone talking. Is there anything over here to look at?
Hey! Look
Hey, what's up, Ren? Away.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronin Kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
I want to see. Show me. Show me the update he made. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Over there.
So, what's the plan?
Napalm. Oh wait, we're trying to get information out of him. Never mind.
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
All right.
And if he says I wasn't, then
Let's
what?
try to let him get his side of the story out. Okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Denise, Tyler.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make time if we say it's important.
Oh, hello, kids.
Hello, middle-aged adult.
Everything all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a few days.
A few days? That's optimistic. It feels like every time we clear out a drawer, two more just appear out of thin air.
Huh.
Are we doing well, Ren?
You got my sympathies. When we emptied Linda's parents' house, oof, I thought we'd have to rent a backhoe.
How is Linda? I feel like I haven't seen her in months.
Good. Yeah, she started working over at the high school as the librarian. Pay's not great, but she gets to see the kids every day, so...
Bet Brendan's thrilled.
Oh, yeah. Happy as any teenager who's got to spend extra time with his mom.
Well, I'll let you work.
No worries. You're not a bother.
What do you want? What do you want, punk?
Dr. Torres, you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
Tyler
I'll need her
Ronan.
information.
Good to see you again.
Can you give me her name and
You've
date of birth?
gotten tall.
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah, welcome
Different
home.
last name?
Yes, her father's. My ex-husband.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
Has primary custody.
Because of my hours. She stays with me on the weekends.
We're here to see Chief Brown.
Oh boy, what do you do now?
Suspects wanted for a felony.
Oh, well, don't forget to read him his Miranda rights. So is there anything I can help you with?
You might, actually. Is there any way we could see the file for our mother's case?
Well,
That's a no.
you're legally allowed to look at anything that concerns you, so you could always file a request for access.
So, we can see it?
Of course. I can start the paperwork if you want.
It's okay. We'll figure it out with Brown. Thanks.
All right.
So, apparently they keep all the case files right here.
Jesus, you scared me.
Sorry. Anyway, if Brown's not gonna be straight up
9
with us,
a.m.
we should just read it for ourselves.
You couldn't stay to give a statement?
All right.
I had to be in search.
Missing peoples. Time. Age at time of disappearance 25 years, December 10th, 1990. 5 feet 5 inches, 45 pounds. Brown. I feel like there's gonna be something about.
Can you come here?
I thought she was telling me to come here. I never read the second one. Dear Chief Brown staff, this letter is to inquire about the mailbox banning. It's been 9 days and I haven't had any mail. My granddaughter Madison is on her honeymoon at Great House Resort in Jamaica. Ricky does computer work. Justifying the expensive vacation, I bet. She said she would write, and Massey keeps her word. I have called her every day for 9 days, and every time Rose makes some kind of excuse. If this is because I didn't write the recommendation for her son, tell her that has nothing to do with doing her job. Stealing my mail may not seem like much to you, but getting away with crime makes the criminal more bold. How soon before you are after the mailbox killer? Oh my gosh. I remind you, we donate to the Policeman's Fund every year, and it isn't easy for us to do. But we do it because we believe in law enforcement, unlike some others. But if this is the type of service we can expect, perhaps the firefighters could use our support. Warmly, Laura Ann. Considered his willingness to prosecute Salo and was directed to seek charges with prosecutor's office. Okay. Let me free.
Yes, of course.
Tyler, you ready?
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We'd like to see our mother's case file. We talked to Greg's.
We were hoping to file a request for access. Today.
Excuse me. Come on. You can fill out the paperwork, but the file won't be ready for a few days.
How long is it gonna take exactly?
That depends. 3 days? A week?
A week? Aren't all the files just upstairs?
Yeah, but the approval process takes time. I don't know what you're looking for in that file. I was the officer in charge of the case, and there's nothing you two don't already know. Look, guys, I've got a victim waiting to finish her statement. We can file the access paperwork later tonight, all right?
I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres.
Where were we?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash her file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency. Lake water. You know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
Should we just look around?
Yeah, okay. Act normal.
Alright, oh, break room's over here.
There's no access to the first floor this way. We need to find another way up.
I'm trying to use the bathroom like we use as our excuse.
There's no access to the first floor this way. We need to find another way up.
Allison, we just told him I needed to use the bathroom. I should probably use the bathroom. I feel like there's gonna have to be a way like outside.
You heading out?
Oh, I have to actually click it. Okay. No.
Yeah. Gotta get going. Later.
I meant to say I was gonna take a smoke break. I mean, he doesn't. I don't think he actually smokes, but you know. Be safe, not sorry. Just public service announcement. To serve and protect is where we start. Our mission is to earn your trust. We stand with you. How funny.
So that mailbox bandit struck again, huh?
Apparently so.
Multiple incidents of mail theft occurring in and around Delos Crossing. Residents have reported letters and packages stolen from the mailboxes, particularly in the East Point and Almeida sections. Delos Crossing Police Department encourages all residents to increase awareness and consider purchasing of locking mailboxes. It's funny. Fireworks are illegal in all the state of Alaska. Attend a public fireworks show.
Those garbage cans are like the opposite of bear murder. You know, it's actually really unhealthy for animals to eat our trash.
Simmer down. We don't have time for a ranger rant. And I've got the Wildlife Channel too, you know.
Restricted area.
Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
Not really, no.
Right. Let's go.
Okay. But if you can get upstairs through a distraction, why don't you just go upstairs? It's an interesting thought, honestly. Okay, I just gotta figure out what I'm supposed to do.
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
That That was easy.
All right, I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase will be right there.
Winter air.
I just went this way. I was already there.
Come on.
Simply just turning the light off was enough of a distraction. I mean, Allison was quick. You can see her like snoopily creep up the stairs.
Get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it.
That's the armory. That's not where we want to go.
Huh. The Delos police force is getting a new officer.
Finally, if Eddie catches us in here.
There's no turning back now. Huh. Hey, you.
Well, now he's gonna know somebody was up here.
Though we are destined to burn, we emerge as stardust.
Is that? Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Burn it with fire.
That's funny. Okay.
Personnel files, department budgets, but 0 case files.
He might work.
This guy has a record, and not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here. I don't think he has a choice.
There's always a choice.
It'd be funny if that was the male bandit.
Brown really wants everyone to know what a fine, upstanding citizen he is, doesn't he?
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that here makes me feel even worse.
Looks like this is
Tell
where
me
Brown keeps all
why.
his personal mail. Looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
Ain't nothing but a heartache, right? I mean, that's kind of how the game is.
Why is
realistically.
Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown, you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support you've given us over the years.
What's up, Majin? How's it going?
Strings to send you there, but that's a lot of money.
More backdoors and secret moves.
Maybe he didn't want to make you uncomfortable.
That's looking kind of suspicious. Not gonna lie.
Well, now I feel like I'm in his debt.
How are you? Doing well. Doing well. Things are looking a little suspicious.
You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
I did, but they rejected me. Michael and I were supposed to go together.
Oh!
He went, but I was stuck here for the summer.
Oh!
Over for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell? So he just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Oh!
Surprised he applied to
But yeah, doing well.
West.
Looking forward to checking out Vaultbreakers next weekend. I don't feel that his file's gonna be in his office.
You finding anything?
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but maybe there's something in Eddie's office.
It starts Thursday. I'll be playing it Friday in the morning and Sunday in the afternoon.
The police chief of Delos Crossing hosts charity events?
Oh, yeah.
You're cordially invited to attend the 34th
Volunteered to help.
annual dinner dance honoring all elders of our community,
Helps on who?
community's
Seat in charge.
Tlingit cultural legacy.
Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
But yeah, the servers go live early Thursday morning, I think. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I'll be playing it Friday starting at 10 a.m. and Sunday at noon. Normally, I would be playing. I would originally play this on Sunday, but to finish it.
Graduated really young.
I got my key in Steam, but haven't seen any info on it. All the information, most of the information right now is in their Discord.
Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information, and computers are basically information piñatas. Whoa, Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know, but there's a reference number, R68653. One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is.
Why is he looking at the file? Yeah, in the Discord, they have the localized times and stuff too.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time.
I can tell you the numbers that were used were 0, 1, 4, and 6.
Little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try. You're pressing the wrong numbers.
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo.
I'm sorry. I don't think I got that.
Dum-da-dee. Oh, shut up.
You never told me you had perfect pitch.
Dum da dee doo. Okay, da, do, dum. Okay.
I don't think that's the right order.
Shit.
You're pressing the wrong numbers.
I know. Dum da dee doo.
Yes.
You didn't close the door behind you?
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this.
I can send you an invite to the Discord if you haven't found it yet.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning?
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything.
Nope. Not this one either. No, that's not it. Nope.
Well,
Not this one either. No, that's not it.
you finding anything?
What was that reference number again? 05 R68 653. Nope. Here we go.
That's a big old box.
Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
Okay. So this is 2 pages. Chronological record, investigation case N 68653 3105 2235. Notify my by my partner, Officer Christian Holt, of accident at 12 Canary Road, Dallas Crossing, Alaska 77477. White female identified as Mary Ann Ronan, DOB 0708 1964, fell over deck into lake. Audio recorded tape number 36359 and number 36360. Brown 2258. Holt and I arrived at the scene, briefed by Patrol Officer Jay Chan, 5622 of incident. Brown 2307 located witness, minor's name redacted, Ronan, and minor's name redacted, Ronan, DOB 030794. Children of Mary Ann Ronan couldn't get a statement from them as they were under dire stress and shock. The children were taken under care of Patrol Officer J. Chan Brown. 2341 coroner investigator T. Dickens arrived at scene, rolled prints of victim. Crime lab tech O. Tolliver 5629 at scene, completed photography of scene and recovered an unlicensed Rassler 3121 shotgun. Bullets recovered from location barn. Brown.
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
That's true. 0023 coroner took possession of body, cleared scene. Brown 0104 interviewed children at station, stated that after a minor's name redacted, Ronan's hair was cut short by sister. Minor's name redacted Ronan. Mary Ann Ronan threatened minor's name redacted Ronan with a gun. When minor's name redacted Ronan fled from her, she pursued child to the docks. Minor's name redacted Ronan stabbed M.A. Ronan, who's still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after. Brown 0630 canvassed crime scene, did not recover a pair of scissors claimed by minor's name redacted Ronan. Brown 030405 presented this case to DAB Cruz, charged minor's name redacted Ronan with homicide, case number TA 66585. Brown. Yeah, we want to put that box back. This is nerve-wracking, to be honest. We broke into the police station.
Right, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Mary Ann Ronan, March 1st, 2005.
Okay, so 05R61889 has the 24-hour homicide report, victim information, and crime summary. So 62766 is the autopsy report. Oh, crap.
Reference is 05R62-766.
Yeah, find these files. I feel like some of the files I was looking at earlier are some of the ones we need to grab.
Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
You know, it'd go a lot faster if you were here now.
well, it'd go a lot slower if we got caught. So,
That's valid.
No, that's not it.
She does have a valid point of if they got caught.
Nope.
you finding anything?
Not this one either.
What was the numbers again? I'm bad at remembering numbers. So we're looking for We're looking for R62766.
Okay, I need to check out 05 R62 766.
I just gotta find the red box.
No, that's not it.
Well,
05 R62 766.
I don't see it.
Nope. Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
you finding anything?
So it's 05 R62 766.
Reference is 05 R62 766.
I know I'm gonna find it, and when I do find it, I'm gonna kick myself.
No, that's not it. Nope.
Well,
Not this one either.
I'm not seeing it anywhere. Like, I know I'm bad at seeing things, but
No, that's
holy
not
cow.
you finding anything?
Give me a minute. It's a mess in here.
Come on, we need to hurry.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, it's right in front of me the whole time. Yep.
I have her autopsy report.
Okay.
She... God,
What is it?
she drowned. Stab wound was non-fatal.
What?
Holy cow. Medical autopsy report. Autopsy class A, date 3205-0930. Dr. Gray, final on 030205 by Dr. Gray. 42 female, DOA post-drowning. 1 extant wound, left loin, 2 degrees to assault. See scissors by adult, nil known PMH. Bloody froth seen in mouth and nose, cerebral edema, waterlogged lungs, see pulmonary edema, and emphysema aquosum. Distance number 2 degree to fluid. 3-inch clean stab wound, left loin 1 above PSIS, appears antemortem. Fluid in paranasal sinuses and trachea, bilateral Plural effusions, blowwork. Evidence of freshwater inhalation, diffuse hemolysis, low Na+, high K+. Other conditions contributing but not related to immediate cause of death. Natural suicide, homicide. If other than natural causes, how did it occur with scissors? Victim fell over, dock into freezing lake water. Phew.
Here. Bingo.
2005-201-564.
Okay, I need to check out 2005-201-546. Not this one either. Where's the damn box?
Well,
2005-201-546.
201-546, okay. Why do their naming schemes have to be all different? Is this another one just sitting out somewhere? Because he was starting to pull the report.
Got something. Here.
201-546.
Reference is 2005-201-546. No, that's not it. There. Okay. Here's one of the complaints. Shit. It's from Tessa. She said Marianne was shoplifting, and that she had us shoplifting too.
I remember going in to get things for her, but
Oh man.
said she'd already paid for them.
Tessa also accused her of child neglect.
What the hell? Is there any more to that?
No, but I'll keep digging.
Yeah, make sure you put the box away. But the next box is...
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do? What do I do?
Stall him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Say I went for a smoke.
Let's see.
Been already seen this one.
Okay.
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Hello? Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
All right, so we're hearing the 911 call now.
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road.
Oh, it's Cannery, not Canary. I was calling it Canary. It's
Stay
Cannery.
right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Think got something.
OSC fax receipt. 0501.
Okay, I need to check out 0501 COM EBR.
Found it.
Okay, here it is. Jesus, unbelievable. Allie, Tessa called the fucking social services office, and Eddie went along with it. What? Where are you? What's going on?
That's what he had to do. Oh. That's what he said he had to do. It was the right thing to do.
Here.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family. I just wanted to let you know that we will be moving forward with the case.
I see.
Is there anyone additional we should interview while we're in the area?
Yeah, Samuel Kansky is a close friend of the family.
Uh-huh. K-A-N-S...
K-Y.
Great. Your caseworker, Sandy Black, will be arriving on March 5th. She'll drop by the station first thing in the morning.
Mrs. Prue, how worried should we be?
I really can't say until I have a full picture of the situation.
Of course.
Maybe she was planning on killing them.
Have a good afternoon, Mrs. Prue.
You too, sir.
I just listened to Brown chatting with OCS. He really did it. He reported her.
What if he was just a go-between? He might not have had a choice. We need to keep digging.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family.
Hospital discharge. We have to keep digging, but what do I do? Ah, here we go. Nope. So Sam Kansky is in here, but nothing of value from him.
Reference is 05R68 MISC.
Okay. He didn't say anything about that one.
Nope.
You finding anything?
Not this one either.
Was there another one that had misc on it? Oh, yeah.
No, that's not it.
Well,
Shit.
05R68 MISC.
68. Okay, I remember that one. That is not the one I thought it was. There it is.
Here we go.
That's a lot of files for this one event.
Huh. Why is that here?
Ooh. Concussion, pressure in the head, headache, loss of consciousness, nausea, days, hospital days, eye patient or legal guardian Tessa Vecchi hereby release State Medical Clinical from liability following the patient prior as per terms of the release agreement. I've read and understood the hospital release form. She had a concussion. A lot of stuff tied to this. Okay, do we have a new tag now? Let's see. That's the initial one, I think. Yep.
Been there, done that. Okay, I need to check out 05 R33 325. There. Well, that's a picture I definitely don't want to keep.
So we finally found it. Finally found it. Find it. Finally found it. Order of for temporary detention and replacement in the Superior Court for the State of Alaska in matter of extended placement of minor's name redacted Ronan case number 68653 DL, minor under 18 years of age. Order for detention and replacement. Having found probable cause to support the pending petition or the minor having been determined delinquent or in violation of probation conduct agreement, court finds by a preponderance of the evidence that detention or placement outside of the home of a parent or guardian is necessary to protect the minor or others. In this order, it is ordered that the minor is committed to a custody of Division of Juvenile Justice for detention and lockup in a locked or secure facility such as Fireweed Residential Center for Troubled Youth. DJJ has discretion to release the minor without further court order. Other orders. The above is supported by the oral findings entered on record and contained in the clerk notes or as otherwise noted below. Order for detention placement recommended on 3/18/05. Superior Court Master A. Benjamin, Superior Court Judge Erica Wright. I certify on a copy of this order. It was sent to DJJ minor, attorney, parent, guardian. Huh.
I need to get moving.
Shit. I'm sorry, Tyler. I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
You'd rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
You're right. Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her?
Ooh.
Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk.
Dang. we're pausing right here because we're about to hit an ad break again. I'm going to go get some water real quick on this ad break, and then we'll come back and learn more about what happened here. All right, guys, so give me just a few moments. I will return in 3 minutes from the ad break, and then we will continue forward. So be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back from the ad break. We are now going to be finding out what Officer Brown has been hiding.
The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
The intensity of that followed by this.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by.
Man,
that winter left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you took her word for it and called child services.
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? It's bullshit.
Just following the law then. Right.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
Wow.
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt.
Well,
But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
dang.
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry.
So I guess
Being a father? Well, it's a pretty tough job.
what's her plan?
I've tried my best.
Both
Try
options.
my best with you too, Tyler. If you want it.
What's the plan? Like, what was she planning to do that night? Because both options are still very much in the open.
I'm open to getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place here whenever you need it. Group hug?
No.
Absolutely not.
He thought that was a sign that he was ready. No, not quite. He's ready to make an effort.
Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
Allison,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing.
Murder her.
We're not
Kidding.
gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa. Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
She did.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa. Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
Everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Huh.
Oh God. Oh God.
I got your hot
Oh, I was not expecting that. I need to get a clip of that. That was amazing. What's up, Mousy? How's it going? Oh, I don't know if you had a chance to see what was that. I don't know if you saw what was happening as you came in. So it makes it that much funnier that you played that particular alert because, like, it was getting super emotional because they just found out information about what happened leading up to their mom's death. And the person that reported their mother to child services was weeping and upset in the parking lot in a memory, and then you played that. Oh, I didn't even make sure I get a clip of that and post it. Oh. Oh, what's up, Massey? How you doing today, man? Hopefully doing well. You know, outside of that strange nightmare that you had. Oh. Vicky.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
Oh, my head hurts now.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish.
It did. Totally did. It's gone now. The entire world disappeared.
But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
On it.
Let's go talk to what's his face.
Stopped to take a leak. Just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down.
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Oh, hey! Tyler, from the boat, right?
Huh. We keep bumping into each other, don't we? What were you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately. We're looking for Tessa again.
Well, she took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
Do you know if she'll be back soon?
I don't know if she's even coming back. No one tells me anything.
Oh, man.
How about Tom? He busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
I'm scared. This isn't a horror game, so like it's not gonna be that kind of scary. But I'm scared on the grounds of him being like the one time you shouldn't interrupt him. That clip is not wanting to play nice. Strange. Yeah, I just went to try to go to it and it says not found. It's okay. I did a short clip on it, a quick clip on it, so I can always go back to it. That time was great though. I was not expecting. I got your hot cockles. It may just take a minute for it to upload too. That's the other thing. It was saved and edited. Oh yeah, it just may take a minute. That's all. We'll see.
We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon.
Corner Tom. No, don't let him escape.
Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
How do I talk to him? Can't corner.
Hey,
Got it.
I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Tessa reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely. But I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up.
Yeah,
And I
that's
didn't want
valid.
to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two, to make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
Okay. Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Allison, you know this better than anybody.
That's
But your
straight.
mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through
Appreciate you,
anything
Margin.
close to what you did, but it was a
Curious what happened.
cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
I don't know what happened. I know it happened with me the other day when I clipped something for Radical. So,
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey,
Yes?
you said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger.
I'll say, say
Your
that
mother
people's
was close to
business.
a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh, gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go.
I don't think Tom actually knows anything.
Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Hey, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
I don't think Tom actually knows anything. I think he really does say out people's affairs.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery.
You and me are gonna have one hell of a time.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what.
Hey! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Rageful Riot. I am a variety horror streamer. Today we're playing Tell Me Why in honor of Pride Month. We're in Chapter 2. And we're having quite an interesting time with it, because holy cow. But welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I'm assuming you were playing Atlas Trials? But I'm not sure if you played anything else. This game is so good. It is really good. I had a funny moment earlier where Alan Wake today. Gotcha. I've never played any of the Alan Wake games. I'm so confused about that, Raven. I don't know why he's doing that. Alan Wake. Yeah, I unfortunately haven't played much Atlas Trials recently, so. But yeah, this game has been really good. I had a funny moment earlier where I had a. So I don't recommend them. Fair enough. I had a moment where one of my actual IRL friends came in and dropped a sound alert of Gooseberry saying, "I got your hot cockles," during a pretty emotional moment. It was kind of funny though. It's just I'm confused. I know, like I said, the other day I had issues with Radical Foil stream where I clipped something and it did the same thing. So I think Twitch is being funny. But yeah, the only thing I really know about Alan Wake is he's in DBD, and the second game has some pretty interesting cutscenes. But hopefully Alan Wake was fun. Sounds like you're not enjoying it though. Yeah, I'm confused as well, but yeah, absolutely glad his work, because that was such a hilarious moment. I'm so glad that got clipped. But yeah, we thinking we're getting near the back end of chapter 3 at this point, or chapter 2 at this point. chat thing for me. So cool. Oh yeah, let's see. What does it say? I am going to absolutely butcher your name because I've never actually. I've only read your name because I've only been in your streams. I don't think I've ever read into your stream or anything like that. I've heard new content's coming out in July. I'm waiting for Chapter 4 to come out to really get back into it. A real puzzler, see? They say it's like the worst sleepover, but are they luring us in with that pink facade? First playthroughs of Alan Wake, huh? What's with all the if your eyes drop business? Sounds like a case of this hard-boiled detective. Keep your eyes peeled, folks. Something brewing in the Emerald Isle. Words are hard. I can't words today. I cannot words today.
Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together? I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Oh.
Allison, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
Yep, new season dropping in July. It's gonna be the Prime assets that's been teased in the Primetime event, and some new maps and stuff coming.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
I've just been thinking about who he might be.
So we take off.
And if he knows anything that could help us.
Oh, good. Appreciate the raid and lurk. Take care of yourself.
Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
But yes, take care of yourself. Do your after stream care.
Hey, so you look less than thrilled with the plan.
Yeah, like I said, I am not stoked to be going to the cemetery.
So should we just not go then?
No, of course not. We're going to go. I need to feel how I'm gonna feel about it right now.
Okay.
I agree. I hope they bring in more.
Sorry for getting frustrated.
It is what it is, right? Go have fun with Michael while I close the register.
That sounds funny. Where's the storeroom? I saw him walk away, but I didn't see where he went for the storeroom. Found it.
All right. I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
You got this in the bag.
Oh, yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one. All right. Go to the back of the room and tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
To the back. Can we take a moment to appreciate his hair, or she? Wait, I forget. My brain is poo. Is this character trans? Yes, character trans. His hair.
Cheddar dip?
Yeah. She eats it straight out of the jar.
Hey, Sam McCaskill Dean, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the right. Oh wait, that was supposed to be secretive. Never mind. His. Oh, the tomatoes are. It says examine, but what am I examining? She was startled awake from a nap because when I went to get water and come back downstairs, the doggo was not happy about it.
No, that's not what Michael wanted. I wonder what's in that box.
It's the only area that I can look at right now. Oh, okay. All right, here you go.
No, that's not it.
What did he say that I should be looking for? Oh. Found it.
Hold on. Let me count this.
2, 4, 6, 12, 14.
There's 14 cans of Molto Bene tomato sauce.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
Easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
On it.
Looks like we have 6.
6?
All right. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here, help me with this.
What's this? I'm scared.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed it, right?
We'll go with this room for improvement.
There might be a little room for improvement.
Ouch.
Hey, I just said a little. That means it's mostly good.
Man, I pour my heart out into this, and this is what I get? Cold, Tyler. Ice cold.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker? I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
How dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
Hit me.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
Which box are we talking about? Just sit in that box over there, and I just willy-nilly started walking over. I just started walking. Which box, bro? I should have asked. That's on me. That is not plushies.
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Is the mangy muskrat Tom? That's amazing. But it doesn't know the mangy muskrat in the story that you have to use for figuring out some clues for some things does nothing. Literally. All the other ones bring something. He does nothing.
No, that's not it. I wonder what's in that box.
Well, then look.
The only processed food Marianne ever let us eat. She said they were her guilty pleasure. No, that's not what Michael wanted.
Okay. It's peanut butter. He did say plushies, right? I'm not mixing this up. Let's go talk to Tyler. Not Tyler. Michael.
You found the box of plushies?
This entire room is full of boxes. It's gonna take me a while.
It's way in the back, not too far from the restaurant door.
There we go.
I wonder what's in that box.
Look, that's the point.
No, that's not it. Why am I standing here looking at this?
Because we're trying to find the box. I don't know what the box is. Is this not the restaurant door?
Oh, I drank this at a party once. It did not end well.
Oh.
Any good stories?
I mean, so... you've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael?
Plushies of Tom?
Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha.
Did you get him though?
Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Damn, overshot it.
Oh, come on.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
Oh, so I'm good-looking company, huh?
Yeah, well, don't let it get to your head. I'm still destroying you.
Boom.
Nope.
One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny.
Hey, is it cool that we're throwing these toys around? Aren't you guys gonna, like, sell them?
Nah, supplier made a typo on Becky. Can't sell any of them.
Oh, no.
No harm, no foul, then. Damn, overshot it.
Oh, okay. Overshot because I'm too far away. Gotcha.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh. Good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, we'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here. Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Allison and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool.
The bitch's
Let me see
grotto.
what you've done with the place. So, you think Tom's got the chops to be the mayor of Delos Crossing?
I don't know. The guy's sweet and not entirely incompetent, but it doesn't really matter. Vote for him to vote for Tessa. She'd be the one running the show.
Ooh.
So I take it you're not Tessa's biggest fan?
Yeah, you know, every time I put up flyers for queer events, she accidentally covers them.
No. I mean, we already knew she had a problem.
Have you ever confronted her about it?
Nah. I just keep my head down and count the days until Juno.
Man, that has to be rough.
It is.
She was the
out
one that
here,
gave Marianne
just surviving
the
is a form of protest.
stuff for basically a conversion camp.
What do you think about Tom's policy ideas?
He's got a few surprisingly bold stances.
Yeah, like his gun regulations. I gotta admit, I'm pretty impressed he's pushing for that out here.
Exactly.
That is
but
an interesting
I'm
push.
not
out in
totally
Alaska.
sure how I feel about that, though, to be honest.
Really?
Really. Historically speaking, the government taking weapons away from my people has not gone well for us.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about it that way.
Historically, government taking away weapons from anybody has not gone well for them.
So is
But
he
yes,
a
that
cool
too.
boss?
Cool? I'm pretty sure that's not a word anyone has ever used to describe Milquetoast Tom.
Milk
He's
toast.
alright. I mean, not the worst boss I've ever had.
All right.
And I'm done.
So what was he doing with the inventory sitting there?
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronin.
You mean the OG Ronin? I was born first, you know.
So, thought Allison said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Allison tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah,
I noticed
it's
that
fine.
on the
She
wall
asked
above
me
them
first.
while they were talking.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So,
Loves you like
yeah,
crazy.
you were probably the first person to know about it other than Allison.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh.
Denali.
You're pretty alright.
But you're not too bad yourself.
I try not to be. Especially around guys I'm trying to impress. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I said that was a very clear at the end there. At the end,
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
when we started doing the sword room stuff, that he was trying to impress Tyler.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly,
Brother, he said he wants
yeah.
to try and impress you.
You might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Well, golly gee, Michael. I think you're swell too. You're the cat's pajamas.
Shut up. I've got way better compliments than that. I can help you with my best, right?
It's cool. So,
I say when they got into
if I get to know you better,
this part leading into going into the storeroom, I had a hunch,
I might be.
and then the drawing kind of gave it away for sure.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back. Are you guys ready to go?
I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah. Let's go.
Heavy on the D. I say it's funny because like Tyler's response to something Michael said was hilarious on the grounds of like
Here
he
we are.
had just said he was trying to impress you. Right.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree. You can't miss it.
There's been
I'm gonna go
years
check in with
since
my
you know
uncle.
we've been together for almost 8 years, but get it?
Good.
Yeah, that's true.
For
Yeah,
real.
we've been together for almost 8 years. I saw the baby finally went down.
Spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries, especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can chill at the house. Cool?
The character interactions with the way they walk around when you do
So,
stuff is
do
interesting.
you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better? Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
That is
Yeah.
Melon Zonked. Sounds right.
Have you been back here at all since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Due to the natural outline of native religions and ways of life, much of our knowledge of the old ways of Tlingit spiritual practice has been lost. Blurred to everlasting examples of the love and reverence we continue to show our departed in tradition of our ancestors. Celebrating life. The 40-day party is observed 40 days after the passing to pay respects to the departed. Some believe this is a more recent tradition. Family members organize a shared meal where a fire dish, one plate of food, is burned to nourish and comfort the spirit of the departed. 1 year or more from the passing, a potlatch, but that's not how it's kuex, is held to first mourn, then celebrate the life of the departed. It is hosted by the clan of the deceased. This is to honor the departed clan member through traditional ceremony, show appreciation, and pay debts to the opposite moiety who supported the clan during the time of mourning. Mourning those who've journeyed to the other side. As love transcends all boundaries, the passing of a clan member is an event felt throughout the community. The people come together to mourn a loved one and lift their opposite clan members' spirits. When an eagle is being mourned, the ravens show love and strength upon Eagle clans. God, I can't talk today. Likewise, when a raven is being mourned, the eagles are there for their ravens. After the service, it is customary for members of the opposite moiety to comfort the grieving family by bringing out their atuwu, clan-owned regalia, to symbolically catch tears before they hit the ground and comfort grieving clan members with support. Man, and Tyler couldn't be there for any of that because he was at Fireweed. Look for the big crooked tree, Michael said.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave. Just to...
Wait, is this the one we called the Big Crookedy?
The exact one.
Why didn't we call it Gnarls Branching? Total missed opportunity.
Because we weren't hip to basketball back then?
Yeah. I remember it going all the way up to the clouds.
Everything does when you're
Lost in the chaos of history. What's that mean?
not sure. But Michael should know.
Somebody doesn't know that they're twins who can talk to each other through their twin telekinetic powers. Is that Tessa?
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year.
That's Michael.
It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it.
Ben. Short and simple. I like it.
Joey Mini.
There's only a handful left.
Lewis. Wasn't he that fancy fisherman?
Yep. Eddie still watches reruns of the show he was on. Every once in a while, his face pops up. It's super weird.
Yes, it kind of switches between different parts of the game. So this chapter started in possession of Tyler, and then switched to Allison back around.
I thought we'd almost be done packing. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company. Wait up. Michael said it would be close to the crooked tree.
And Tyler was the one who was falsely accused, right? Not falsely accused, was the one that took the blame.
How are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind.
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
But yeah, Tyler was the one that took the fall.
Deeply.
So, can I help you guys
This
out?
is after. So when they were kids is when stuff happened.
So what was your uncle like?
So this is 10 years after the
do I
incident,
start?
and we're trying to figure out. They're
You
trying
know
to figure
that
out what
one grumpy
happened.
grandpa in all the sitcoms, the one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner.
No, actually, Tyler took the fall for Allison. Allison stabbed her because she was about to shoot Tyler. So the mom was about to shoot Tyler with a shotgun. She screamed at the doc, "I'm gonna kill you," and then Allison stabs her in the back. And we later discovered
speechless.
We later discovered she didn't die from being stabbed. She drowned.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at.
And we discovered that Tessa had reported to the police chief that she had reason to believe there was neglect going on and stuff like that. So they reported it to
Your uncle were
social
really
services
close,
who
huh?
were getting involved.
Definitely.
And then Eddie, the police chief, went to
My family's
Marianne and told her what was
Spent
happening.
more time with Mom
And that
than
was the
Dad.
same day
First person to test
that
out
event
all
occurred.
my new recipes.
So unfortunately, it falls to where
Guess I
I
should
don't
thank Uncle
think we
William
will
for
know until
saving me from
much
a
later.
muffin top.
Until much later about what happened, because I've always at first it's been for me between the idea that she was intentionally trying to kill them or if her entire plan was to kill herself, and then
If you need a
it
new
was
taste
disrupted.
tester, sign me up.
Right, not
If you
chapter
had a
3.
Choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Clinket-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Okay, so now do this.
So we might be having some trouble finding a particular grave.
You serious? Walk straight to the big tree, then look to your right. I swear, bats have better eyesight than you two.
Says the guy wearing glasses.
Yeah, these are magnifying glasses, and they do infrared, so I see everything.
Hey, can I ask you something about this place?
Yeah, shoot.
What's the story behind the Clinket Memorial?
May the memory of our dearly departed never be lost in the chaos
X-ray vision.
of history.
That was Uncle William.
Lost in the chaos of history?
Well, let's say you wanted room for a school or a road and didn't give a shit about ethics. Easy, you just dug up our ancestors. That shit happened a lot.
God, assholes.
Yeah, and I mean, it still happens, but not as much. We have the elders to thank for that.
Damn.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Well, I'm here if you're ever curious.
All right, we're gonna go try to find
Talk to you
Tessa.
later.
You bet.
But yeah, I'm my working theory keeps going back and forth on what exactly happened, because
How are you,
a smash burger does sound amazing right now. Thanks.
Everything's such a mess.
Okay, so the big tree.
So ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr.
Allison, you coming?
I'll be right there. Well, I better make sure he doesn't get lost.
Yazzie. Why does that sound familiar?
Yazzie Trucking. He used to haul lumber for the sawmill.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. And he always blasts the horn for us. De Leon.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
She's like, nah, no. Yep. I say. A memory is coming up.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So, I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Then where's her grave? Do we finally go through the gate now? You know who's probably there? Tessa. Tessa's probably there. Someone's been walking.
Where she is? No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
There's footprints in the snow.
Please.
I'm not
Tessa's
going.
here. Tessa's here. We get to talk to her
Allison.
at their grave.
Come back.
Yeah. I hoped that this would be easier than last time. Totally gone.
At least this time no one's getting in the way.
I'm holding you.
There she is.
Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Well, let's go check that real quick before we go talk to Tessa. No, Tessa was their mom's friend, and also the part co-owner of the place down below, the shop, Tom's shop. Okay. There we go.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth.
And she was the one that reported
I'm gonna be
the neglect and stuff to Police Chief Brown.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too. Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
There's another one? She says watch, but I haven't gotten the markers indicating. Sorry, Allison, I'm trying to... Okay, there we go.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
Let me guess, we're going to have Tyler's way now.
I'll be back. But I'm gonna come see you every week. And we'll talk with our voice every day. Soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll
I feel like Tyler would have been more protective.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Maybe someday.
And right now what they're doing is they're talking to each other through their minds. Using what they call the voice. I think we're nearing the end of this chapter.
I wish you could have seen her. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop.
No harm done. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Becky store, Allison, right?
Yes. And you're... It starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry.
Kendra.
Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. And we came up for the fishing season, just like we'd done twice before. My husband, Meech, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then... well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I'd just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
That's fair.
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family.
I guess
But
that's
these days, I
tundras
find
it
it's
can
hard
be
to see
just
it
a
the way
frozen
it used
desert.
to. All the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
I'm kind of curious.
Do you
Also,
think you might stay then?
feel rude to
Well,
just like back
My
out.
mama's been making the case that
That's not
Jaina
Tessa after
deserves
all.
to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to. Just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think
That's
of how
what's
close
good.
I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but you have any thoughts?
Sorry, but I am so not capable of making that call.
Yeah, sorry. It was a strange question.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
Yeah, she got kind of stranded out here.
I know. And her daughter's nearly 2 years old.
Okay. So
Less than safety upgrades, so.
So they do jack shit. Life's got a price.
where is their mother's grave?
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
This spot's familiar.
Ben Anderson. Oh, there was a way down here from up there. I thought that was just fenced off for some reason.
Ty.
This is it. Right.
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No dice. Not hers. I'm gonna have a look around, okay? Where is she? Why can't I remember?
There it is. Marianne Roman. I forgot her birth is or her death date was March 1st. Only reason why I'm laughing about that was because of what we recorded yesterday for our foodie page.
Allison.
All right, after
Is that her?
the segment we
What
might
the
have
hell was going on with you?
to break again.
What? Broke?
Because we're
Why didn't
about to
you
hit
say
that break.
anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
It's funny how many people have come in and said, "Tell me why."
Kids,
Before we get into the Tessa, I want to go ahead and run this ad break though. But it's funny how many people keep coming in here, doing the tell me why, and ain't nothing but a heartbreak, because it's funny because this game is gut wrenching. There's a lot of emotion in it. But chat, I want to run a quick ad break. We have to. I know you have to. I get it. Chat, I'm gonna run an ad break. I think we're getting close to the end of this chapter at this point. But I'm a minute and a half away from ad break, and I don't want to have anybody miss out on what's coming up, because I think we're probably about to get to the point where they'll set the stage for chapter 3. It did take me a little bit in the police station, so that could have slowed me down a little bit. But that being said, chat, we're gonna run a 3-minute ad break real quick, and then we'll get this finished up for chapter 2, and right out here shortly once it's done. So we'll be right back, and enjoy the ads, whatever they send you. Snack time, exactly. For any of those of you who are here on who have a turbo or a subscription to the channel, hello. We can chit chat for a little bit while everybody else is stuck in ads. Oh, sorry guys, I am stretching. My back has been funky past few days. Look at our kid. Oh goodness. Give me a second. I'll take a look. Is he awake or is he still sleeping? I don't know. It's got a clip on it. It looks like some kind of strap. I'm so confused too. So is he though. He looks just as confused. He's just examining it. He does. I'm trying to think what that could be. Had to have been outside of his thing. Is that the red one? It might be worthwhile. I mean, he's keeping it down low, so it's not like it's around his neck or anything. That was so creepy. Ugh. So the creepiness I'm talking about is he looks up at the camera, and of course the lights are off in the bedroom. I know, right? The way he looked up as we're talking about it, I think he heard you close this the recliner. But the way he looks at the camera sometimes, because of the night vision on the camera, since obviously you can't see in the dark, his eyes just glow, and it's moderately terrifying, to be honest, if we're gonna be real here. He knows. All right, everybody, welcome back. Oh, didn't mean to start that. I mean, I want to start it, but I wasn't expecting to start right that second when I came back in. All right, everybody, we're about to have a conversation with Tessa that will probably reveal some more information. I feel like we're not going to know until the very, very end what happened, what she was planning, honestly. It's a very intense story with a lot of twists and turns. So, yeah, we will continue on now.
I wasn't expecting to see... What are you doing here?
The music got tense.
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Man, they look angry. I want Culver's now. Because she said she wanted this. Raven said she wanted a smash burger.
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake.
Interesting.
Never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well...
Ooh.
Just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Oh!
Oh, God.
What happened between them?
Obviously.
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
I knew something was going on with him, with
All
Sam.
I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
I get that Marianne wouldn't let you help her. But there had to be a better way to deal with it. Especially if she was having some kind of crisis.
Yes, you're right.
I say...
There were other things I could have done. Better things. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
Makes sense.
I have to know something first.
Oop, okay,
Are
here we
you
go.
good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me.
He's cuddled with me.
Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of
Hi.
days have been heated.
Hi, buddy.
I'm up for a fresh start if you are. But it's not really up to me. Tyler?
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow,
He's so happy
what the
he
hell
said
kind of
hi.
chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always
Hi,
said
buddy.
you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
Marianne Runin.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
I bet Tessa's thinking the same thing.
Yep. Things are gonna be real awkward my first day back in the office.
Oh, I'm sure you'll both manage to talk about today.
Probably.
Exactly. Awkward as hell. You want to sit down for a bit?
Why are you forcing me over this way? I mean, sure, but she was like forcing me to sit down. Want to sit down for a bit?
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah.
Shove.
I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off. Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Allison.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
Mama told me not to. I did it anyway, misbehaving.
I stole your life, Tyler.
Daddy said don't, but I said
I
it
totally
anyway.
wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. My goal's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know.
I agree. There's still a piece missing.
Still feels like there's something missing.
I don't think she.
Right?
I truly don't think her initial intention was to go after the kids.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't.
I agree with that. I feel like it was just one of those moments where she was in that state of mind, and then Tyler came in.
It's probably always gonna feel that way.
With the haircut. I think that's in chapter 2.
Oh, I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Allison.
I'll get the fire extinguisher. Tyler, are you all right?
Allison, barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Huh. Well, that answers that question. I was like, man, this feels like it's getting close to closure, so I'm curious.
What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down a barn?
I think we're about to find out.
I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Hey, come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Probably in the garage. Was it Michael? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't feel like it was Michael, to be honest.
Did he really have to smash everything?
He really turned this place upside down.
My question was it Tom? Because Tom was being the passive, I don't want to be in anybody's business, and this happened after they talked to Tessa.
Huh. At least you were spared.
I don't feel like
I'll even dump the drawers.
There's crowbar.
Valuable stuff's
No. Yeah, crowbar.
I guess we know how he made the hole.
And we know he started a fire with.
He went looking under the rug? This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. He used this to start the fire.
He might want to contact your uncle because maybe he'll get fingerprints off that.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Jensen chose it. So now we have, there's multiple people that could be.
Well,
could be.
I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Let's open it.
I wonder if we're about to get more information.
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
3 digits. Any ideas?
Marianne was never really a numbers kind of person. Finding anything?
Just give me a sec.
She
He wrote
said.
a shit ton of stories.
Hold on.
Hey, doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
Secret keeper. Okay. Messages. Hold on. Let's see. Frog earns his right to speak. Fix the house. Ice cave. Princess and the Toothy. Okay, no, that's not it. Secret keeper. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait.
That's it. Look, it's the same symbol. The secret keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Oh, shoot. Shoot! Double shoot! Run take Q. Okay. The goblins are in their voice. That's what they call being able to talk to each other in their heads. Once upon a time in the deep and ancient forest, the crafty goblin spied on the secret keeper as she made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. How, said the first goblin, does she get people's secrets? Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out, said the second. And so the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until the stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. It is my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember. The secret keeper nodded and gazed in the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose, for the secret keeper spoke in the people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. I feel lighter, said the moose. Did I just give you something? The secret keeper nodded, handing him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on, because they were not doing anything obviously bad. I need to know what the secret was, said one of the goblins. Let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away the moose's secret. We want to buy the moose's secret. What do you have to trade? Asked the secret keeper, her voice filling their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess. The secret keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know the moose's mate had tumbled down the cliffside to her death. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of a nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of the day's secrets high in the cloud. When she had gone, they climbed a high spruce tree that disappeared into the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands in the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they had just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the secret keeper. Give them back! The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I will give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the secret keeper. For so many secrets? Pshaw! You'll have to offer more than that. What if? Said the secret keeper. I shared the gift of voice. The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the secret keeper shared the gift of voice with the goblins, and immediately they found that they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. Time for some numbers. Yes, please. They found the princess preparing food. They tried to peer into her mind, but they found that it was blank. They tried to speak to her using only their minds, but she could not hear them. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other and not with the whole of the forest. And that is how the goblins stole the gift of voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other.
Doesn't that carving look like the secret keeper from the Book of Goblins?
There were no numbers in that, right? Wait, hold up. I see them now. 3, 0. Okay. Just in case. 1, 3, 0. Okay.
That did it.
I read the whole story for nothing. I think that was on purpose. Oh.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. I know how this sounds, and I don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right, and we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Oh my.
Fuck. That's rough. This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
Oh my. Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now, we have to make sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Damn. Does that mean Sam's her father? Is that Sam?
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. A box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
Sammy!
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Mary Ann, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
I said we're about to get a memory.
I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots? This is where I tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission. Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
He really didn't want us to figure out who he was.
Well, he's been avoiding us for 20 years, so...
I think that's valid.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Oh wait, hold on. The entire time I'm standing there, I got the markers.
Is there someone over there?
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe.
I think it was.
It had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Not a
Yeah,
mistake.
unless everyone who wants to work with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
Hey, what's up, Bad Vegeta?
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
I don't want to play the
One more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
And
What
also,
if I don't want to know the truth, huh?
oh
Did
shit.
you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
The truth will set you free.
But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Interesting.
You can do it.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, right? Don't think about anything else.
Remember.
Make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut. I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
Is it Tom? I feel like it's Tom.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
I feel like at this point though, like she pointed out someone tried to burn your barn down. I feel like you want to find out who it was.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
That's the end of chapter 3 or 2. Yeah, I agree. I think she knows more.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot!
Yeah, this is.
Can you hear what they're saying?
Gonna wrap
Quiet!
up chapter
Don't
2.
want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
That sounds like Tom.
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
No. No, no.
I'm going to kill you.
Is she mixing up memories?
I'm going to kill you.
Did they mix up the memories? That was exactly what she said to Tyler on the dock in the same spot. Oh! This is even bigger of a twist. Like the ending is even. What? This game, man. This game. So she doesn't say to Tyler it was a child. No, okay. We don't know for sure. They've created that level of doubt now because at the end there, it's clear that Allison doesn't want to remember. Yeah, it's clear that Allison doesn't want to remember. So we already had those moments previously where we had to make a decision. So I don't know if the decisions that are made impact how Allison and Tyler react to the situations. Because I know your decisions, certain decisions have an impact. That little thing that pops up in the corner when a decision's made at a certain point, that is letting you know that you've gone down a path. So I know we at least have, they're creating a level of doubt because you struggled to get that far. And she had the shotgun in hand and was talking to the Mad Hunter, as they call him, since we don't know who it is. Oh, that sounds like Tom. Either Tom or, that'd be kind of crazy if it's if it was Police Chief Brown, because unless he's not their bio uncle, that'd be a heck of a twist if it was Eddie. I don't know. Now Tom's like, I want to say how stuff mentality seems also interesting as well, though. But they've established now, it looks like from what I can tell, that maybe she doesn't want to see what's happening because she knows the two events collided into one in her head, and she's coping with the fact that she didn't actually have the shotgun. I don't know. We'll find out here in 2 weeks, though, because next Sunday I'll be playing a game called Vault Breakers as part of their playtest for that week. Over the weekend, they'll be doing it from Thursday through Wednesday. So because of that, we'll be doing Vault Breakers on Sunday for next week. But then we'll be back to finish out Tell Me Why the following Sunday. So, chat, if you're here hanging out watching, I have very unfortunate news for you. You have to wait 2 weeks for the ending here, and we are left on such a cliffhanger. But it's just, I knew, like, it felt like they were starting to wrap it up a nice little bow. I'm like, there's no way there's another chapter. This is like almost like neatly tied up. I was like, there's something not finished here. Something's not finished. And now we know something for sure was not finished. Oh, this game is wild, a wild ride, man. It's emotional, it's chaotic. And chapter 3, I feel like is going to be just utter chaos. Because now it's starting to seem like somebody was trying to create a situation. So now when you see this, you start to see a bigger picture that makes things even harder. Yes, chapter 3 is the last one. So we will get a conclusion when I play chapter 3. Whiskey's live? I'll probably right over to Whiskey because we rated Raven of Darkness on Friday. Wow. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I should probably. Okay, I'm curious. Let's find out. All right. I'm curious how this worked. Tyler felt relied on when Allison chose his memory at the house. Right? 58% oh, this is close. 58% chose Tyler's, 42% chose Allison's. Tyler felt heard, needing time when Allison refused the house showing. 34% of people accepted the appointment. Y'all suck. This is globally, by the way. This is based off statistics from people playing. 60% refused. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. 80% forgave. Good. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. Good. So I feel like that's going to make up for what I did in chapter 1. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. Good. Tessa felt grateful the twins kept her in their lives. 81% did it. I think just moved into the next chapter. Yep. All right. All right, chat. Raven already put the things out there. Oh, okay. There's actual like set number of spots here. Whoo! Man, I tell you what. This game is I sit there and think I have the pieces together, and then suddenly the game's like, nah, you wrong. How long has my face been like this, chat? I know. Oh no. Can I have my face back? Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. Oh no, it froze again. Okay, we're back. No face for me. All right, how long has Whiskey been live? Do you know? It just keeps freezing. And now it's frozen. We're just gonna disappear myself for a minute. Why so serious, right? That's fantastic. Is Whiskey playing Fortnite? Okay, yeah, she is. Okay, so she just went live. I know. I look like I'm just. Oh, okay, I'm back. I just look like I'm just so pissed off. Like you guys, I'm going home. But I am home. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. We completed chapter 2 of Tell Me Why. Like I said, it'll be a 2 weeks before we finished out the game. Simply because I was given an invitation to the game Vault Breakers. I want to record a couple days or do a couple of streams of Vault Breakers. So this weekend or next Sunday we'll be playing Vault Breakers, but then the following Sunday we'll be back to Tell Me Why, and then looking into a new go to a new game. No, he will not stand up. All right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and pop the command out here again. Well, damn. You a bot? I am a bot. Hi and bye. What's up, BBC? Thank you for dropping in, even if it's for the last moment here. We'll be finishing out Tell Me Why on not next Sunday, but the following Sunday. All right, everybody. If you're a subscriber to the channel, feel free to grab that top one there. If you're not, feel free to grab the second one with the glitch lit. Chat, next week we'll be playing DVD on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'll be checking out the Raid Zone stuff and What's Human on stream. Friday and Sunday next week, we'll be playing Vault Breakers. Friday, special stream time since I'm off, since it's the 4th. We'll be streaming at 10 a.m. So be sure to drop in. There are going to be drops. I'll be active for Vault Breakers, so be sure to jump in and check it out. Chat, have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. We'll see you all on Tuesday for some Dead by Daylight. Always remember, you are loved, you are cared about, and you're absolutely more than enough. And hey, chat, do me one final favor here. And stay spooky and keep fighting the good fight.